Hello guys, so in this video I'm going to make a little comment about the documentary on Disney Plus. There's a series called Secrets of the Whales, but this comment is going to be about the first episode which is called Orca Dynasty. I was planning to make another video, but it's taking a little bit longer than what I thought. So yesterday I saw this documentary and I think there's a couple of things that we should talk about. In general, I liked the documentary. The language for me is a little bit, I don't know the exact word, but I will say romantic, about like sensible, sentimental, but the footage, the images it used, I think they are really good. They show the reality of nature, especially when the way the killer whales or orcas hunt. It doesn't show this romantic idea that sometimes we have about nature, even if the language goes in that direction, but I think the footage in that sense is really good. So this series is produced by James Cameron. Hello, James Cameron, if you are watching this. I hope you are, by the way. At the end of the episode, James Cameron makes a comment about some of the footage that are in the documentary. In this case, about a group of orcas in New Zealand. In this footage, when the diver goes into the water to film the orcas, the orca have a ray in the mouth and lifts it in front of the diver in the bottom of the sea. So James Cameron says that this is a peace offering from the orca to the diver. Okay, now I'm going to show you another orca doing a peace offering to an individual of another species.
Got it!
Okay, now that you've seen the video, I think there are a couple of things that are interesting in this video. So, as you see, you can the orca really could catch that bird. Looks like a chick, I will say, but I'm not sure. At any moment she wanted. Okay? The fact that she waits for the bird to catch the bait to hunt the bird is really interesting. Why she does that? We cannot know. It could be that it's funny for her. It could be that it's a game. It could be for many reasons that we don't know. But the fact is that she waits until the bird catches the bait and to catch the bird. You can see that the others are waiting in the border, probably knowing what's going to happen. Okay. I'm not saying that what you see in the documentary is this case. But it could be. It could be that the orca just put the body of the ray in the floor, in the bottom of the sea, to see what the diver does. Just to see, as a game. I think that the diver is clever enough to not risk it and just stay away. The diver knows what he's doing. I mean, he's a professional documentary filmer, and probably he knows what he's doing, and he knows that even if he's used to do footage like that, used to swim with those kind of animals, he knows that he has to be careful. There's still wild animals in the middle of the sea where you are on a high risk of something happening. So what James Cameron does after, and by saying that this is a peace offering, this is a perfect example of anthropomorphism. Okay? In other words, she's using human elements and apply them to the animals. In this case, a peace offer. It's impossible that James Cameron knows if that's a peace offer or not. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but it could be also the example that I gave you in the other video. So those things that the documentary does to connect the people emotionally with the animals are okay, but always if you don't take them too far, which I think is what's happening in this case. Nobody can, I don't know exactly what that orca is thinking. We as a trainers, we can never say 100% what the animals are thinking. We can make hypotheses, we can think what's most probable or what's less probable, but we are never sure 100%. It's impossible. Nobody's in the head of the animal. So to say that this animal is making a peace offer makes absolutely no sense. It could be that the diver takes the bait or gift and nothing happens. But it could be that something happens, and in fact what the diver does, he just stay away, he does his job, try not to interfere, and that's it. Well done. This also takes me to the next point that to ask you, please never never swim with animals in the sea, with wild animals in the sea. Never interact with wild animals. I'm going to talk about a little bit more about this in 1 minute, but even if you see videos of people swimming with killer whales and nothing happens, don't do it. Don't do it. You never know what can happen in those situations. You have no idea what the animal is thinking. Just don't do it. If you are lucky enough to have an encounter with these animals, if you are in a boat, just stop the boat, stop the engine so the animals don't get hurt. Make some photos from the boat, enjoy the moment, wait until they leave, and that's it. But never try to interact with them because it's really dangerous. So James Cameron keep talking and start to put words in the mouth of the orca. Okay, that's something everybody does, okay? I do it every day with my cat, okay? I put words on my cat's mouth. Also, as trainers, we do it with our animals all the time. But when we do it, what we know, or at least what we should know, is that that's just fun for us. That's not what the animal is thinking, okay? We can do it as a joke, that's fine, but we cannot think that that's exactly what the animal is thinking. This might sound pretty obvious, but it's something that a lot of people really think, or maybe not consciously, but unconsciously, they believe that what they're thinking and the words that they're saying for the animal is really what the animal is thinking. So in this case, James Cameron, I want to use the exact words he used. It says here, this is an offering, you know? Welcome to our waters. So the footage keeps going. Look at this big juicy eagle ray. Would you just love to try it? Tasty. This makes absolutely no sense. And it's even risky. What he's doing is making a script, a movie script, which is good for the documentary. That's what he's good at. But from the point of view of science, it makes absolutely no sense. So this probably from his point of view is good for the people to see, to understand or think that the orca is saying that. But as science, it makes absolutely no sense. Nobody can say 100% what that animal is thinking. You can do hypotheses, you can guess, but you cannot say like he's saying. He's saying actually with this word, it says. So he's really like he's translating the killer whale. The next thing that James Cameron says, which is directly a lie, is that an orca has never attacked a human in the sea. I'm going to leave here the protocol that was developed in the month of March in Gibraltar, in the south of Spain, which explains what you have to do if you have an encounter with a killer whale. Why they made this protocol? Because they found that some killer whales were attacking boats and breaking the wheel. So that's why they have to develop this protocol. But apart from that, I'm going to leave you a link for the news of a diver that suffered a killer whale attack in New Zealand in 2014. His name is Levi Gavin, okay? I'm going to read you the news. A free diver who was dragged to the depths of the ocean by a killer whale has told how he got down to his last breath during the terrifying ordeal. Okay, he survived at the end. This is a free diver, so his body is ready to hold the breath for a long time. So probably that's why he could survive. But the reason why I put you this example, there are more, but this example is because this one is in New Zealand, in the same waters where this documentary was filmed. So this took me around 10 minutes of a Google search to find out that James Cameron was lying. I don't know why he's doing that. Maybe he's not lying, maybe he just doesn't know. But I think that if you're making a documentary like this, you should have really a good information about what you're talking. These things personally I don't understand. This can put lives in risk. Because if a person that has really no idea and has no reason to know about this kind of stuff, so see on a National Geographic documentary that a killer whale has never attacked a human in the sea. And also see other YouTube videos of people swimming with killer whales in the sea. And I don't know, if a family has a boat, the son or the daughter see a killer whale and go into the water, and then something happens, then you are putting the lives of those people in risk. This is not a movie, this is a documentary. You are telling things that in theory are facts. They are true, and of course people are going to believe you. It's National Geographic. So in conclusion, guys, if you see documentaries, be a little bit critic. Don't just believe it because it's National Geographic. If you see that there's something that doesn't sound really okay, just look for it. Right now we have all the information on our computers, on our phones, so it's really easy to find the information if we want to. Please don't interact with wild animals, never. And James Cameron, I'm sorry, this is not personal. I love Alien, I promise, but I think this is important that the people knows. There is a lot that we still need to learn from the animals, and for me this kind of stuff, they don't help. It doesn't help that somebody assure 100% that he knows what's on the mind of an animal, but not because he doesn't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's impossible to know what an animal is thinking. Impossible. And just to finish, apart from all this that I said, I like the documentary in general. I just watched the first episode. I will watch the rest. But I think in this case it was important to clarify a couple of stuff. Again, just be critical. Don't believe everything they tell you. It's really easy to find information. Look for good sources, and really all the information is there for us. So that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will keep working on the other video that I have planned. It's a little bit delicate, so I want to have good information. And nothing, just share, like the video, and we see you in the next video. Bye bye.